why it is that when a person makes up his mind what he wants and becomes determined to get it, that the whole powers of the universe seem to come to his aid to see that he gets it. I don't know why that is.
Did you hear that, guys? So that is what is based, today's video is based on that particular topic. And welcome to Sparkle with Jyoti, guys. And if you are new, my name is Jyoti, and if you have not subscribed, then please consider subscribing and hitting the bell button so that you are notified of all my videos. So as we are going through tough times, I thought of sharing all the positivity right now, and we need all the success formulas because the future is so uncertain. We don't know what is going to happen, so we need all the positivity and the success principles in our life so that we can make our life better. And it's my privilege today to present to you Napoleon Hill, who is an inspiration and I think a great philosopher. And most of the motivational speakers which we hear today, like for example Sandeep Maheshwari or Tony Robbins, they are speaking his language. So he was the one behind this philosophy. He was the one who developed it and worked in his entire life to spreading it. And everybody, whoever you pick up, all their philosophies and their speech is inspired and is based on his philosophy. And he has 17 success principles. And he was not rich. He came from a very humble beginning. But when he was 18 years of old, he met Andrew Carnegie, and he was the one who inspired him and motivated him to dedicate his next 20 years of his life towards finding the success principles and how to get rich. And that's how you must have listened, or you must have known his books. His work is like from Think and Grow Rich is the most amazing and most successful book of all times. So he has these principles, and he believed that it's not just luck, but anybody and everybody who follows these principles can change their life and can become successful and can become rich. And he was the first one actually to include even health as a factor that can make you successful. And even Gandhiji, he wanted to publish his book because he was inspired by his essay when he read about it. And so without further ado, let's get started. And I'm going to share a 10-hour audiobook with you as well. So that is going to be in the description box, so you don't forget to check it out and grab the link. Because when you listen to books, or you listen to something positive or whatever principles in your mind, when you're listening, it also enters your subconscious mind, and that makes you to take action. So when you listen, so you can listen anytime, like in your day-to-day life, when you're driving or cooking or gardening or whatever, and that will influence your subconscious mind. And you never know, that you might make changes and your life can change for the better. So whatever area of your life you're struggling, you can make it better. So without further ado, let's get started. So guys, let's begin. So the first principle is definiteness of purpose. So whatever you want to achieve in your life, or whatever success you want to achieve, it first starts with knowing what you actually want, what is your purpose, and where are you going. So any dominating idea, plan, or purpose held in the mind through repetition of thought and emotionalized with a burning desire for its realization is taken over by the subconscious section of the mind and acted up through whatever natural and logical means are available. Okay, so everything depends on your mind. So if you are thinking positive, things will happen positive, and if you think negative, it will happen accordingly. So it's extremely important to have the right frame of mind, and that's how you achieve success. So again, finding the purpose of actually what you want and where do you want to go is the first principle. So guys, the second principle is mastermind alliance, and what it means in simple layman words is that when two or more people are coming together and working in perfect harmony towards achieving a single goal. Okay, so it can be anybody, it can be husband and wife, it can be two best friends or two colleagues who are working every day together. So when both of their synergies are together and working towards a particular goal, a single goal, the success rate is much higher, right? So it is as if you're using the other person's energy, efforts and ideas as if it is your own. Okay, so if both of you are working together or towards a single goal, then success is definitely guaranteed. So guys, our fourth principle is applied faith. Applied faith, faith is a state of mind where you eliminate all doubts and all fears and you just go towards that one goal which is ahead of you. And when your faith is applied and it aligns with the universe to help you achieve that goal, and it basically when you have that unbelievable faith, it just inspires you to take action, and that's how you just are free of all distractions, all fears, and you just go ahead, take action and achieve your goal. The next principle is pleasing personality, and a personality is so important if you want to get along with others and work with others in harmony. And developing personality is completely in our hands, so it's in our control whether what kind of personality you want to develop. And pleasing personality is definitely an asset. There are various qualities and traits associated with it, but the video will be too long, so I am cutting it short and just telling you that you should develop a pleasing personality, and that will help you definitely to achieve your objective. Guys, the next principle is going the extra mile, and that's what I have believed in always. Do not ask what the company is giving you and what they are doing for you. First you do for the company and show them that what you are capable of, and then expect from the company or anybody who is in front of you. So if you render better and more service without expecting the results, sooner or later you are going to get compensated with double the interest. Whatever you have invested, your time, energy, that will come back to you. So the more you give, the more you get. So if you follow this principle, success is guaranteed. So guys, the next principle is personal initiative. So if you want success, taking initiative personally on your own is very important. You cannot wait for others, to tell you what to do and how to do it. That does not work. So taking personal initiative will guarantee you success. So guys, the next principle is self-discipline, and if you want to achieve anything, self-discipline is the basis. So basically it combines all the other principles like positive attitude and working in harmony. If you don't have self-discipline, if you don't do it yourself, there will be others to discipline you, and that will restrict your success. So if you have any bad habit or anything you want to restrict yourself, you want to achieve your goal, you want to achieve a certain you want like a skill, especially if you want to master any skill, if you don't have discipline, nothing is going to go ahead. So self-discipline is extremely important. So guys, our next principle is controlled attention. That means concentration on one particular goal. So you need to keep aside all your negative emotions, all the distractions, all the doubts what you have, and just engage all the faculties of your mind towards one particular goal, and make sure that you go after that goal, which will give you success. So the next principle is enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is a state of mind that inspires action. So if you are enthusiastic about your objective or your certain thing what you want to achieve, everybody around you also gets that enthusiasm, as it is extremely contagious, and it is the most powerful emotion among all the emotions. So if you're enthusiastic, you can get success in that particular objective. So the next principle is imagination. So imagination is basically of two types. One is synthetic imagination and one is creative imagination. And synthetic imagination basically is that you're getting inspired by someone else's ideas and finding solution to your problems. And creative imagination is completely a new idea overall. And so you need to develop and build upon your imagination, creative imagination basically, to find a creative solution to your problem. So whenever you're faced with any obstacles or any hurdles, use your imagination to solve your problem. Next principle is learning from adversity and defeat. Time and again, we all keep facing failures and keep facing defeat. But if we accept the defeat and the failure, then that is the real failure. But until then, if you keep trying and keep going after it, you will definitely achieve success in that, and that will no longer be a failure. Then we always learn from our mistakes, and that is failure and pain is a nature, a part of nature which keeps telling us and telling us to improve upon our failures and defeats, and not to accept it and keep pursuing it and keep working hard. So guys, next principle is budgeting time and money. We all know that money is so important, but taking inventory of the money what you are spending equals to what you're earning is so important. And cultivating the habit of saving will take you a long way, and will ensure that your future is completely safe. And time once gone, it never comes back, it's gone forever. So we need to budget time and decide where you're spending your time, if you're spending on productive things or non-productive things. So time and money, very important. Next principle is positive mental attitude, and this alone principle is the utmost important among all the other 16 principles. If you don't have this principle mastered, you will not be able to do any other principles. So positive mental attitude is so important, because success gives you success and failure gives you failure. So if you have the right positive mental attitude, you can get opportunities and lot more going on. But instead, if you have a negative mental attitude, it's going for the downfall, and everything will keep happening negative with you. So developing positive mental attitude is completely in your control, and you are the master of it. And once you get the habit of it, you will never think negative. The next principle is accurate thinking. Accurate thinkers are those who have complete they are masters of their emotions. They have complete control over their emotions. And when you get information, you have to learn to divide the facts from the information and do not get completely dissolved into the information, and understand what information, what facts is serving your needs, your goals and purpose, and what is important and what is unimportant, so that you do not waste your time and just use the right information and fact and go after your goal. The next principle is sound physical health. Now, physical health is related to your mental health, so these both are interrelated. So if you're taking care of your health, if you're eating well and exercising, that will in turn give you a good mental health and also an amazing positive mental attitude, and all three combined are going to help you to achieve your goal. So exercising also just kills sluggishness and makes you active, that is that rush, which helps you, gives you energy to go after your goal. The next principle is cooperation. We all know that working in cooperation with others is so important, and learning to work in teams and working together with others enhance the results and give you very good positive results. So working in cooperation is very important. So guys, the last principle is cosmic habit force. The orderliness of the world, what is going on, it is an evidence that it is under a universal law. And man, human being is the only creature who has the ultimate choice to decide what kind of habits, they can pursue and they have. So whether you have bad habits or good habits is completely under your control and in your hands. So whatever you do, whatever you are, or whatever you can become, it completely depends on the nature of habits what you have and your thoughts and your deeds. So guys, that's it for today. These were the 17 principles of Napoleon Hill, which has, somewhat changed our life. And I hope if you implement even 50% of this, the entire principles, your life will be changed forever. And I am linking, as I said before, the 10-hour audiobook in the description box. So do grab it and try to listen to it and understand the concept and the principles. And if you like this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share. And I'll see you next time. Till then, stay positive and stay happy. Bye-bye. Take care.